Yeah.
Coffee and condoms.
So passive, woke up the masses. The I was roused, they put on their glasses. The I was gone, today reread the tablet. I am just a human doing shit you can't fathom.
Podcast with me, your host, Scooter, aka the Funky Grandpa. This is Coffee and Condoms, and you are tuning into the newest podcast going down. It's bananas. I am your host, the Funky Grandpa, aka Scooter.
No titties, no deal. No man titties, no deal.
What's good? It is Coffee and Condoms. I am your host, Scooter. And to the left of me, of course, my other host. They in the building. We got a special guest host too. But to my left, please introduce yourself.
Miss Newman, baby, what's going on this Saturday?
And to the left of her.
What's up? What's up? It's your boy Bishop, Black Sam Entertainment. You know what I do? I show up. What's up? Let's get it.
There ain't no part of me that want to say shit right now after that damn.
I'm shocked that you don't have nothing to say.
I'm Black Sam of Black Sam Entertainment. What the? Hey, what's happening? It's your boy Jwill, man. You know who I is.
Hey, yo, first of all, let's just address this real quick. Why Black Sam, dude? Tan Sam. Tan Sam. Why Black
It
Sam?
was just given to me, man. That's
Okay, all
Black
right.
like
Cam
Sam.
Sam.
Black like Sam, almost Black Sam.
You know,
Shit.
beige.
Nah,
Sam.
I'm not gonna do
Sam of
that.
Black Sam.
I ain't doing it.
It's 1,000 names. I just want to know of entertainment. What in the hell entertainment do you do, sir? Answer it for the world. Because I've been asking for
I
years.
bring the entertainment.
Oh, shit.
Oh, okay.
He's a stripper. That's
Stripper.
all I heard.
I figured stripper.
I'm
I
not
figured a stripper.
I knew it, man. I always
Yeah.
figured he had good kneecaps.
I can see him over at the what you call them joints with the old age communities. I can see him over there. You know what I mean?
I believe he'd have been in Pleasant Valley retirement home giving it to him, chunking it at him.
I be licking his hand and do like this.
Do the bald head, poke it out. Look at him, man. Black Sam.
All right,
Sam.
that's
Yeah,
what it
sir.
is. That's what it is. So we got a lot of things we want to talk about. But Ms. Newman, you wanted to open up. You wanted to unfold some things.
Yes, yes,
research.
yes.
So
News
let's talk about it.
T hit this week about Elon Musk's alleged drug use. It was said that while he was politicking,
Right.
or
What we gonna say.
with Trump, that he was using drugs, mainly ketamine, mushrooms, and I think something else, Adderall and something else. But they said they thought it was something that it was an occasional or
Tylenol.
an occasional something, recreational something. But they said during the race they realized that this was a severe habit. Now the side effects of ketamine is it affects your bladder. It will fuck your bladder up and all kind of stuff. So, but I always wondered what was going on during the election.
He always look weird in the background anyway, right?
Right, yeah. They have pictures of him like this back there doing all the Stevie
Yeah.
Wonder type of
I
shit.
said the
He's
Stevie
addicted.
Wonder shit.
Back here going.
I don't think he a real human being, man. He got his
He's a clone?
skin tone is weird, like
Think he's been cloned?
something.
No, I
something.
think he's a machine. I think he. I don't.
She said a machine.
There might be a little man inside working
that.
that. I'm telling you.
Yeah, he just
Elon,
looks.
I'm telling you, Elon Musk look
Face opened up.
crazy, dude.
Let's
Yeah,
open up
right.
with some little dude in there working with controls, huh?
His own. He just looks.
Yeah.
He just looks made up.
He look off brand.
Yeah.
Y'all know my belief. I think everybody should do dope, but only choose the dope you can handle.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Like,
That's
don't go
true.
get a dope.
Apparently,
you
this
can't
nigga couldn't handle his shit. He on
Yeah.
stage looking like Ray Charles in the back. Talking about
See, that's the wrong dope. His dope don't match him.
No.
No.
You gotta do dope to match you.
right. That's
Like,
just
I'm gonna smoke weed. 'Cause I'm
Right.
fat and lazy.
Right.
Smoking weed, go with that.
right.
I can't
Right.
go do coke.
Yeah.
That's
He said
what
it
makes
matches.
you active.
Yes.
You gotta match
Yes.
your dope with your personality.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
okay.
Yes.
I smoke weed because I'm fat and lazy. Now,
Yes.
I did cocaine with my fat and lazy. That's antiproductive, right?
Yeah.
there.
Right,
I'm
right.
high
Those
energy
two don't go
and wanna
together.
Sit down. That's not gonna work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We
You
gonna be
gotta match
fat
your
too.
dope.
I'm with you.
See, that's
Guess
not
why you-
crack, sir.
Oh, yeah.
You in a different generation.
Yeah.
I didn't say crack. I said coke.
Two different
Well, the
things.
sugar, sir, is what I
Right,
said. You
yeah.
done took me to crack.
You
Yeah,
way to crack.
that's smoking it.
Yeah.
That's a different.
Yeah.
That's a different
That
magnitude.
drug
Of,
don't match mine.
Yeah.
Man, that's not my matching dope.
that
When
shit
you
don't
go
match
online,
either. You
that's not
stuck
my
in the
dope.
bathroom on some shit.
Crack will make you match it. Crack will make you match it. You will be 400 pounds today and 100 pounds
113
tomorrow.
Looking for shit that ain't even there.
No,
See,
no.
you
So,
gotta pick the right
Yeah.
dope.
but they said, they thought he was doing it in moderation. And come to find out, he's addicted to all of this shit.
I want to know who he's doing it with. Who's doing it
Yeah,
with?
shit, I don't know, but the thing of it is that you can do whatever you want to do in moderation. I guess. Me.
Right.
You
You
know,
can
and
do
I
dope alone.
like,
You don't
yeah.
really need a team to do dope.
But
you
yeah,
don't.
no. Somebody
Not at
has to
all.
watch
Somebody
you.
got to get it for
It's
you.
sort of like you said, match your
You
shit.
get it for yourself.
Get it for
Yeah.
yourself.
Yeah.
'Cause you
Match
think
your
about-
shit.
Look at NBA players and how many of them that said that, man, how many pills they got to take, and even down to something like wrestling where
Yeah,
they did the
yeah.
whole probe of how Vince McMahon was getting the doctor to just prescribe everybody stuff.
Yeah, but somebody know.
That's the thing. The problem
Even
is
if he's doing it by
business,
himself,
dude.
He's
somebody
the
It's a
richest, one of the
business.
richest men in the world.
Yeah, it's a
And if I
business.
cut
If
your
I'm throwing
check,
dollars
you
at you,
know what
you're not saying nothing.
Yeah.
I mean, how many homeboys you got ain't told on you yet for the shit you did, all because they know you got shit on them. Man, it's easy to keep a secret.
Shit, try to say that shit fucking 3 times fast.
Hey, I was trying. I said it the first time the right way.
And they
Shit.
said that brother was doing them all up in the Oval Office. I could see him in
I
there
can
now
see that.
snorting Adderall off the desk.
I ain't gonna lie, I was
can see
smoking
that.
blunt in the
Yeah.
White House, man. Like I always wanted to smoke with Obama. That
I
was the
mean,
one I would smoke with.
I mean,
Me and
if
Bill
you are the
Clinton-
president, things you're supposed to do in the White House. You're supposed to get head in the White House.
Yeah, I agree.
You're supposed to smoke a blunt
Just
at
one
least
blunt.
in one
Just
time
to
off
push
the
the
balcony. And you're supposed to sleep with one of the cooks or somebody that work in the joint.
Somebody's actually-
Yeah.
But BYOB, bring your own bitch.
You know, I thought about it. If I ever became president, I would take my wife and family, but I also take my side chick because it's a big house. I put one on one side, one on the other. They never meet.
They say keep it in the
yeah.
family, baby.
That would be dope.
There was what was it? It was one of them joints, documentary or something, and they was talking about how oh no, I'm thinking R. Kelly.
Stupid.
You know, because he had the chicks in the house and they said they never used to meet each other.
Because you
Hey.
you had an assigned room. That's what it was.
They was like the 5 deadly venoms. Remember the 5 deadly venoms?
Never
It
met
was like, you
somebody
know,
Yeah.
number 1 and 2 knew each other, but 4 and 5 did not. You know what I'm
5 years
saying?
later, he never met one.
How you in the house passing just chicks by? That's crazy,
Good.
right?
You had a assigned room. One was the PP room. One was the I come here and I sing to your room. The other room, I
Man.
come here and beat the hell out your room. This is your isolation room, so you don't talk to nobody.
Them chicks was like, they said they would pass each other and have like little hoodies on. One girl said she was able to, she said, I snuck out and went down to her room. I was like, kind of shit. R. Kelly had a whole compound.
Yeah, shit. And had them bitches trained for a little while,
Trained,
too.
apparently.
You know, my belief system, they always like, who was the first black president? I always say Bill Clinton anyway.
He was.
Bill Clinton did some black shit. Played the
But wait.
saxophone, got some head.
Wait. You know they say Abraham Lincoln was a Negro.
Yeah.
That,
No, I ain't never
Yeah.
said
they,
that.
they
He
have
was way
said
before
that
my
before.
time.
Yeah,
never
yeah,
said
but,
that.
that has
you
been
know,
said
I mean,
before.
in our generation, it would be Bill
Right.
Clinton.
Yeah.
But they do say that Abraham Lincoln was
Yeah.
a Negro, which is another reason why
Okay.
he was assassinated.
Since we talking about this,
Did you hear that?
once y'all heard
Say
about
it
this,
was
about the whole, you know, the chick came out and said, well, if you're gingers is black folks.
If we don't stop that nonsenseness, now the ones that they are showing on TikTok, they're shaking all that in a circle. That's why we taking them. That's the only reason why.
I'ma
we
tell you
agree.
though,
But the average redhead,
Every true redhead I know got a fat butt.
I don't know that many.
I don't know that many.
And the
neither.
one I do know, she's built like SpongeBob in the bushes.
Ooh, not SpongeBob, baby.
So I'm gonna have to plead that
Yeah,
that ain't
nah,
true.
nah.
That's not a proven fact.
Not at all.
And
One
you know
I
you
know
built
like she got
that.
beat by a 2x4.
Gingers are not
repeatedly.
No.
Negro.
I never
I'm
heard
not
of such a
accepting it.
thing. I do like
They're
a
not
ginger,
jumping in
though.
front of me. No.
I
I'm
do
telling
like
you,
a ginger.
I'm telling you, every real redhead I know got a fat butt.
Whether they
Man,
white
introduce
or
me to the one you know so I
no,
can.
Yeah.
no matter what color.
No
they,
matter what color.
They
Fat
ginger.
butt.
Okay. You know, I always have had a certain attraction to gingers. I like that. Oh, I have. You know, yeah, it's something about them that I always and they have to have freckles. You can't
I
just
can
be,
see that.
and
You want Howdy
listen,
Doody?
you know what's crazy is
Richie
as a
Cunningham.
kid,
Howdy
as a
Doody
child,
sexy
She's like Richie Cunningham. Why she about to say?
as a child,
Sexy as
Why?
hell.
no, listen, as a child,
Look,
we
Uncle
always
Cunningham.
thought that they were funny looking. Like, oh, you okay? You got Pippi Longstockings, blah, blah, blah. We used to
Yeah,
make fun
yeah,
of Pippi
we did,
Longstockings.
yeah.
Blah, 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 you're not cute. But then, as I got older, I don't even know. And I'm going to tell you, it wasn't Richie Cunningham. It was Sinbad.
Sinbad.
It was Sinbad that
Sinbad.
turned me. It was Sinbad that
I can
turned
see
me.
that because he's about 200 something pounds.
It was
and
Sinbad
he's
that
big,
turned
He got
me.
the
Yeah.
freckles.
I
can
had a
see that.
dream that I married
Yeah. I
see
Sinbad
that.
in like 1995, and I'm like, ooh, wait a
95.
minute.
That was Sinbad's wearing the bright color, cross color.
And
Yeah.
Yeah.
Doing the Sinbad,
Yeah,
the
that's what he
videos
had.
and all
He had
things.
the little bleachy blonde
And
head.
he was doing the soul,
Yeah.
the soul.
He was like the
ships.
original Chris Brown.
Yeah, the soul. Yeah, that's. Yep, I got turned out by Sinbad in a dream.
You just stretched
And
it.
from that point
Hey,
on,
you
I've been
stretched
like
it.
the
You stretched
gingers
that damn
with
hard.
red hair and
Dude
freckles.
from the Fantastic Four ain't never stretched that much.
He was.
That's when I got turned
He
out.
could have been
At least
Chris. He could have been Chris Brown daddy.
Yeah, at least I know when I got turned out.
That's all right.
1995.
I thought she was
In a
the red
dream.
kingpin, but
We was on the soul.
Miss
the
Newman
soul
got
voyage.
moist between the thighs.
I woke up
Okay.
on the soul voyage with the SOS band playing.
And
Me
you
and
know what? I
Sinbad.
want to
The
get
first
in.
kid,
Remember, we
dude.
still got to do the music thing. Let's set up the music joint. I want to make sure we do that too. We go into our little music segment so we can take our little, get our breaks and stuff going. But he's not even paying attention. He's just
I
talking.
wouldn't talk to you either.
Okay, So I guess we won't then. We won't do that then. We'll just jump on into the next thing.
Man, shout out Mo in the back,
So
keeping us in frame and making
Yeah.
sure the audio is good, man. Dope ass crew working with us.
oh, you got the joint.
Except
It's
for
working
Mo.
now. So okay.
Mo, don't make that face right there. They can't see you. I can't.
Man, I can't see them things, dude. Y'all got to read them to me, dude. My eyes is
We got comments.
These are
Man,
open.
yeah.
the teleprompter.
yeah, I got my contacts in, but understand this world. All of
He's
us
still blind as shit.
who wear glasses, we can say this. Contacts and glasses only help you see the shit you can't see clearly. That's it. I still can't read little small
He
words.
just can't read.
Microfine shit.
You know what I'm saying?
All I heard was he can't read, and I'm gonna just
He's just gonna take that and rub it. I
Anything
can't
else he say
read.
after that is a
Yeah, he
read.
was gonna
That's that
say-
selective hearing.
That's all I heard.
Spell the South SOUS.
SOUF.
And I can't read.
Hey,
I
can
know
read.
my
I can't
education
spell,
is
sir.
greater than yours.
Look, I can't. I can read. I can't spell, sir. It's a
He
big
said
difference.
Sinbad turned me out as crazy, and he did. It was a dream.
I can't believe
It
the
was
first
all a
kid
dream.
dude Is the dude that really the first kid dude?
No, not Sinbad wasn't the first kid.
That is the one where he played the president kid's bodyguard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's-
I had
that's
VCR for a long time and I only had 7 tapes. Don't tell me what movie I've seen 1,000 times.
He said that was one of them.
that was one of them.
He
I had a
said
VCR
Sinbad, yeah.
7 tapes. I know
Yo,
what you
House Guest, I think was like everybody owned House Guest and everybody owned the one
mean.
joint.
It made me a Phil Hartman fan though. House guest.
Yeah,
Phil
yeah,
Hartman was
yeah,
true,
dope.
yeah.
true.
God rest him, man. But that dude was funny as hell.
Man,
You've been picking up my phone for
he
me
was
since
like,
32.
he
I'm a
was
gentleman. I
extra
try to
white.
anyway.
I thought like he played a good white guy.
Man, Phil Hartman. That's how when I
You know,
found Phil Hartman.
I like
was
when
funny.
white guys can play good white guys. You know what I mean?
I mean, it shouldn't be a far fetched situation.
I mean, like, because not every white guy can play a good white guy. Like, Ben Stiller plays a good white guy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Something about Mary.
Yeah, exactly.
Tell who else I like? Waterboy.
Oh goddamn.
Oh yeah, Adam.
I think Adam Sandler played a good white
I
guy.
like Adam Sandler. He's
feel
just
like-
something.
Yeah, all right, but I don't think he played a good white guy.
I got a question for y'all. Did anybody ever watch Billy Madison and understand what the hell that movie was supposed to be about?
Not one bit.
Not one time? Okay. I just
What
want
was
to make
Billy
sure.
I mean, I
Madison?
watched it,
Where
but I
he
just
ended up
think,
having to go back to school in order to inherit his.
Oh,
right.
Yeah.
That was just some rich
I
shit.
swear that was the dumbest damn
It's
movie.
dumb
Adam
as
Sandler
hell.
made.
A waste of
Next to
his
Lil
money.
Nicky. Lil Nicky sucks too.
Yeah.
Oh, with
Yep.
the devil thing.
I agree.
But those
Don't
were
make-
his movies.
Yeah.
Those weren't nobody else's shit. That's like Prince. Don't nobody dig your music but your damn self. So, he had the money and he was like, fuck it. You want to produce my movie?
Bad part about
I'll
though,
do my
those-
own shit.
That was one of the only DVDs that I own, so I think I watched about 11,000 times.
11,000.
Little Nicky.
Nah, Billy Madison, man. I was stuck.
Okay.
So this is when Blockbuster would do when movies got too many and they want to sell them off, you go buy them for like $1.99.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I bought it. That was the first time I watched it, and then I was like, because I thought I was an Adam Sandler fan at that time.
At that time.
Yeah.
And I watched it, and I was like, this shit sucks.
Yeah.
I had watched
See?
the golf joint, man. So like,
Yeah.
you watched the golf joint,
Yeah.
it killed that shit.
Yeah.
Like I eat Subway to this day because of that damn movie.
Yeah, I like 51st Dates.
51st
Yeah,
Dates.
that was my
cool.
joint right
That's
there.
good.
51st Dates.
That's good.
That was
I
cool.
give him that.
But the Waterboy, I swear, there's 1,000 quotable lines in that movie.
Yeah,
man.
Waterboy.
I watched that movie, and still find lines. It's
I love
like
it.
Kaiser Soze.
I can spend most of my time with listening to them. So that right there, that's it. We're gonna jump into this music, man, and get back and kick it with we got the Willie Bubble. We doing it. That's what it is. Coffee and Condoms.
Hey, tell her get dressed, let's go shopping. I know loser's not an option, and we running through the profit, blasting off like a rocket. Take you anywhere you wanna go. Pull your hair, stroke you slow. Stop playing. We catching flights, not feelings, and you dealing with the realest. On my grind, I'm about to kill it. On my mind, I touch a bill and feel like Wayne with no ceilings, and we ride with no ceilings. And you dealing with a center runner. D, I play the center. Ha! Stop playing. Come here. Stop playing. We gon' be gone for a week. Sex on the beach. Beauty and the beast. Every time that you with me, I got that motion. You got that potion. I keep you wetter than the ocean. Like, stop playing. I wanna buy you anything. A business in a wedding ring. I wanna make a change. And that's to your last name. Don't ask how that cash came. Dipping in a fast lane. Want the money, keep the fame. Just hold me down, I'll do the same. What's up? Let's ride. Stop playing. Come here. Stop playing. Come here. You know, Red Side certified, right? Grind smart, not hot. You know what it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like I gotta say I'm hot.
That reminds me of some Styles P. It reminds me of some blocks.
I will agree with that. Yes. And we back in the building. We ain't even really left. We just took that time off.
just say, hey,
That's my
brother,
man, Reggie Prince. Reggie Prince, that's his music right there. It's just
We
fire.
are
dude.
sponsored by Reggie Prince.
Yes,
man,
sir.
'cause We was in here vibing in your joint, my boy.
Yes, we was.
The little hook is catchy, Reggie.
It's
No,
catchy.
no, 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 no,
Let's
no.
go, my boy.
No, 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 no. I don't know what that said.
They got to
But
remix some
Reggie,
shit, Reggie.
Little Reggie, I liked it. I like the hook. I didn't hear what they said because I'm gonna tell you, I stay high. But the hook was good.
It was
the
catchy.
beat
It was catchy. Yeah, word.
East Coast vibe.
No, definitely. So, have y'all seen this shit where they talking about removing a lot of Black history out of the museums and shit? You know what I mean? So they like already, they've been taking it like I take these words and this stuff out of the school history books, right? Now they want to take the stuff outside the museum. So I was like, it's crazy how that seems okay. And everybody's like, well, what's the problem? But if they said take Diary and Aaron Frank shit out, motherfuckers would lose their mind.
Yes.
Yeah.
They would lose their mind.
Well, it's a constant thing to try to erase Black history or rearrange it to benefit someone else. But my question is, what they're going to do with the artifacts when they remove them? What are you going to do with them? Lock them up in a vault somewhere?
Well, they say beneath the Vatican
Is a whole
storage of Black history shit, real paintings of Black, like because they say real deities were black
Right.
and were painted black. And so they got all that history supposedly underneath the Vatican, underneath there.
How come we can't have a black pope? Is the you brought up the Vatican? That's something that. That's something that. No, it is written that if you are even 1% of Negro, you cannot be qualified to be a pope. But you can be a bishop and everything else, but you cannot be pope. Yeah, because the new pope is the new pope. His maternal or paternal grandparents are Creole.
Ah. Okay.
But the CODIS is in other countries. Like one of the people that was being considered was from Africa, and he was black as hell. Like he was blacker than Black Sam's dingy sweatshirt over here.
Yeah.
So
I know.
yeah, if y'all don't,
if y'all know, can you be a black pope? If y'all know, let us know. Let us know, because
I think you can be black anything. Because hell, you can identify.
I don't understand why you would want to be a pope, man.
Well, black comes in many colors too.
Yeah, that's like to me, a pope is like he's the senior boy toucher. You know what I'm saying? Like that's like I feel like he's like that's what I'm just saying. Like keep it a buck, right? Like
you going directly to hell.
Number one pedophile.
Yeah,
y'all going
chief
to hell.
Pedophile.
I know. I'm not going to hell.
Y'all
The truth
going
is,
gasoline
the truth
drone,
is,
all
it
He is the top of the booty food chain.
yes. Yes.
That's how
The
I feel.
opinions expressed on coffee and condoms.
Well, let's talk about how they didn't use
over the
condoms
show.
with the little boys.
Right.
They
Well, I hope
didn't.
they
So
did.
we're not.
Going to
We're just
hell.
saying what's allegedly
Yo,
been said
Been
a
said.
million times before.
millions.
That
I ain't never
it's
said it one
Catholic
time.
priest and that the highest
Yeah.
molestation count in the church comes from Catholic priest.
Y'all
Right.
put it on the Pope.
You know,
And
yeah, we
and
put it on
he-
the Pope
and
and
he
all
had the
that.
job
And
like
he
3
is the
weeks
top
ago.
of that chain.
Of the chain.
Yeah.
So not to say that
Damn,
he
he
did.
just got a job 3 weeks ago. Y'all done put him in booty touching.
Well,
I
not
was
just
about to
him,
say,
not just him, but the priest in general.
Right. He got a whole.
He's the top priest of them all.
right.
See, I
Head
wouldn't-
booty
Just
toucher,
because y'all
and
say
then he
that,
got a
I
bunch
can't
of
now
booty
be a
touching.
priest, but I'm gonna be a pastor and get me a new Cadillac. Why?
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they
Well,
say a lot of
shit.
pastors
Right.
were pimps too, so I mean,
And they were.
Right.
And the first lady was the top bit hoe.
Y'all going directly to
Shit,
hell.
I'll go to hell with that. Look, I ain't going to hell for the truth.
I just
Hey.
want y'all to
Pimpin'
know.
did not die. It just moved into the
You
church.
go to hell if you
Just
tell a
moved
lie.
into the church.
Right, you
Y'all
tell
know
a
that.
lie.
Y'all
You
know
go
ain't
to
no
hell
air
if you
conditioner
tell a
in hell,
lie.
right? Y'all know
We're not
ain't
telling
no
the lie.
air conditioner, no cold water, or nothing in hell. I just want y'all to know.
I'm just saying.
Y'all might put some ice cubes in your pocket because I know where y'all headed.
I'm just pointing out the facts
Make
that
it
we
work.
know where the booty touching come from. And if you are head of said organization, that makes you head booty toucher. That's what I'm saying.
Not saying you did or didn't touch.
Right.
At
But-
the very least, he
but-
knows somebody who did.
Right.
If he had coffee.
Exactly.
You let's say you
Exactly.
can reach
Yeah,
out and touch
sure.
somebody that
Yeah.
did.
Yeah.
Now,
No.
allegedly.
Well, they
Allegedly.
can't see your face, but I think you got the same face I got. I can
Allegedly.
see mine. Lord Jesus.
You know,
Pray for
so
these two right here.
I'm just letting it be known.
We
right
on
here.
some good ones. So that
Right.
thing we still carrying on from
Yeah.
last night.
So let's talk about last
yeah,
night.
we had a
yo.
great time.
Last night was a fucking movie.
Bad
For y'all that don't know, again, we all do stand up, and but
Black
last
Sam
night
does entertainment.
we were in the room. Yeah, he's Black Sam
I tell a
Entertainment.
joke every now and then.
He's a script.
In every time he says Black Sam Entertainment.
At least we laughed. That's for damn sure.
But no, so last night we kicked off. Where was the spot at?
So, man, last night we did the fan club out in Lakewood. Man, shout out to Mike, the owner of the bar. Man.
Word.
Fan
Word.
club, all right off of Stillicum. Dope ass venue, great food, good drinks. Had this idea he wanted to start comedy, man, and by the grace of God, I happened to show up in there to go watch Tank Zilla, our DJ. He performs there doing the R&B night. Mike sat down with me, man, and chopped up, put the idea out. I called in my squad, man. Y'all know Miss Newman and Scoop been riding with me for years. They are my two go-to. They my ace in the hole. But last night we introduced the world to a couple other comedians that hold it down.
Yeah.
Sister Twin, who's been on the podcast with us. If y'all been
You might
high
not
too.
want to say sister.
I mean,
Friend, twin.
I'm
Mr.
always
Twin.
say
Best
sister
friend,
twin.
twin.
Look here.
Yeah.
If
Best
God
friend twin.
gave
Best
you
friend
a
twin.
peen, I'm gonna call you a dude most of the time. If he gave you a slit, then you a chick. It's just how I see it because I'm from the South. You can identify as whatever the hell you want. You want me to call you a Twinkie? Well, hostess, ho, do your business. I ain't mad about it.
Yeah.
But that's my sister Twin.
Okay.
She's cool with that.
who literally tore it up last night. Man, the lineup went Andre West. We brought it in Twin. Miss
Yeah, I want to
Newman.
bring Andre on. I ain't brought yo
Man,
Andre.
we definitely
Yo,
gotta
he's
bring
funny,
Andre
dude.
on, man.
He's funny.
Miss Newman came out there and murdered, took middle of the lineup and killed this shit. Then we brought KJ out, man. Shout out KJ. KJ was drunk as shit. I don't care what you tell me, boy. You was about to fall off that stool. But KJ came out there, man, killed it. Scoop did clean up last night and closed the show out.
That was
Bro,
a
the
great
energy
show,
and the
dude.
vibe in there was so dope. And so for those who don't know, we did a free show, something that is comics, everybody usually frown upon. We ain't getting no money. Man, Mike paid all of us. And we got paid nicely too.
We
right?
ate.
We did.
And on top of that, I did even time amongst everybody because, man, I'm producing and promoting this show. I'm also hosting this show. And I talked to them way before I even called them to the table. Look, this is what we doing. We going to do something different.
It was dope.
And last night, man, we had 150 people in that bitch.
Shit.
Man, they laughed. They giggled. Man, we took so many pictures last night. We literally got thanked and appreciated. Lakewood showed us love. So, man, shout out
Much
to
love.
Fan
Yeah,
Club.
work this bond. Yeah, hell
Man,
yeah.
we all are waiting. June 27th, I'm back out there again. I'm doing another one.
Nice.
But, man,
Tonight,
the vibe was so
me and KJ gonna be up there at
Yeah,
the
shout it out.
Esquire
At
at
the
the Esquire
Esquire.
joint
It's
with
yeah.
Omar Gooden. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So that's gonna be dope.
And the Domino dude, too, right?
Yeah, I might. Man, I'm gonna take Jwill with me so we can go bust ass at Domino's.
The coldest, I just remember, I got to go to a birthday party when I leave here, my boy. My nephew's birthday party. I just went
You
in.
ain't gonna be there all day. We leave here about 5. We got.
No, I'm going to Kent to the birthday party.
Oh, okay. All right, bro.
I literally agreed to go with you, and then it just hit me. I'm supposed to be heading to Kent when I leave here. But, man, last night was a dope-ass vibe. Shout out Bo Blast, man, for bringing me out.
Word.
Bo brought some mics to the table last night, man. I seen some of the footage. The video clips is going to be dope as hell. They sound good. But last night was a vibe.
It was.
Fan Club showed love, man. And, again, if y'all don't know, they do a lot of different things. They got karaoke out there. They do heritage nights. Man, they got fettuccine. I met the pizza cook last night, dude named Terry. The calzones, I've been talking about him since I booked the show out there. That calzone slaps. And I met the
I'm
cook.
gonna have to try that, John.
Terry said, if it's in the kitchen, I'll push that shit in a calzone, is what he told me. And I don't know if that's how you want to tell people that you cook, but it got me motivated. I took one home with me last night.
I took home a joint of chicken. I had a whole little bucket, little clam chip full of chicken. I brought that shit home.
Man,
I
Fan
fucked
Club
that
show.
shit up.
And,
Yeah,
man,
they
they was
showed
excited to have
love.
us out there.
The
too.
fries were even good.
The crazy was how much love they showed us out there. It was, when I say, man, we had from everywhere from 21 to 201. Black, white, Asian, pink, polka dotted, green, didn't matter, man. People had a great attitude for the comedy.
They did.
They were receptive and they wanted to laugh. And I gotta be honest with y'all, man. I watch these comedians all the time. They travel with me. I travel with them. We do shows together. But y'all murdered last night, man. Real talk. Y'all was on some next level shit. And I'm grateful, man. I appreciate y'all for rocking with me.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Anytime, any place.
I gave the pregame
know what it
speech
is.
last night, and the first thing I heard, man, we a team. We gonna hold you up, my boy. And man, when I heard it, but man, to see it was dope. They literally came in and murdered. Shout out Tankzilla too, man. The sound was
Tank,
dope
Tank,
last
yeah,
night.
he did.
his
Tank did his thing. You know, word. Tank is down.
But if you didn't come last night, shame on you. You missed out. Man. That was a dope ass show.
Yeah, you missed
You
some
better
shit.
catch the next
June
one.
27th, we back out there though, man.
Put it on
Y'all
your
need to come
calendar.
through. It's worth it. I'm telling you, Fan Club show love.
So, if y'all noticing, like, I might be a little oranged up because I did go out of the country.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
DR.
I did go to the DR. You know what I mean?
Really? We gotta talk about it.
Yeah, we
all,
gotta talk
all of
about
us stateside people gotta listen to
Yeah.
you bragging about
Hell
what you
yeah.
did in the beautiful
Again.
ocean and shit.
I'm over here,
All
listening,
bronzed
all
up.
bronzed. Yeah, you
Listen.
know.
Looking honey almond bronze. Shit.
Golden brown. So I was just like, I want to talk about it. You know, because we got to do that. We
We
got to.
family.
Part of the
Talk about
podcast.
your-
where I'm
we
gonna
need
do
to
this
hear
right
about your
here.
experience.
La la la.
So-
I did this shit.
Let me tell you, the food was horrible, dude.
No.
I was so disappointed. You right next to Puerto Rico,
Rico, man.
and you can't have no good food. Maybe the last night we went to this one restaurant, and that food actually was cool, but like the resort food, trash.
Oh, I'd be
I was
sad.
so
like-
disappointed.
Yeah, the
We
resort.
eat
yeah, that's
Jamaican
different.
food
Yeah,
here,
yeah.
and man, when you get to Jamaica, it's not the same. Like Jamaican
Because
food,
they've Americanized it.
man.
I'll tell you what fucked me up. I'm in the room. And so we got, it's a nice little suite, right? So the room, you got one of them hot tubs is right next to the bed.
Oh shit!
Right, you got so there's
nasty.
next to the TV, there's this little carton. It's got like some coffee, a jar of water, and then some cups. I'm like, cool. So I'm in the bathroom, right? Brush my teeth, go to bed. Brush my teeth, wake up. This is like 3 days. Day 3, I'm brushing my teeth, and I look in the mirror, and there's a little sticker down in the corner that's got "Don't drink the water." It's got a cup and "Don't drink the water," and I'm like,
You done swished and gargled in there.
gargling and everything. Like
You gonna get
that
sick
night,
powers.
dude, my stomach got
the
got me. So
I
now.
had the bubblies.
Now I done met some folks out there. So the next morning I come up and I'm like, yo, do y'all see the stick on the mirror that say don't drink the water? And they was like, yeah. I'm like, so what we supposed to do with water? They said, well, that water that's in there with the next to the coffee maker. I was like, motherfucker, why they don't got that shit in the bathroom?
Why the sign ain't bigger?
Right. Why the sign ain't bigger?
sign ain't bigger.
And why the hell the water ain't in the bathroom? Why is it out here? I'm supposed to remember to grab the water from out here. First of all, I thought that shit was like, when you go to
The pay water.
Tell you to bring your own
So I
filter.
was like, shit, I ain't popping that shit open. Like, that's exactly what I thought. See, I'm like, we
You
think.
gonna be the first one to tell you at the airport for smuggling in water?
Yeah.
No, if you can't drink it, it should be readily supplied and
It's
noted.
Facts.
Yeah.
Facts.
I shouldn't
This
have to
water
guess.
is for brushing your teeth.
Yeah.
Something should have been marked on it.
It
Wasn't
It
shit
said,
marked
"Don't
on it.
Use the water that you was using. That's what
But this
marked
was
on
in the
it.
living room. It looked like, I swear, I was like, man,
Mm-hmm.
and it looked like if you cracked it open, you was gonna be charged for it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's how fancy the bottle looked. So I was like, nah, I'm not cracking that open.
You supposed to brush teeth with Aquafina, but instead you went to the tap. and got
Man.
the bubblies.
And got the bubble
And
guts.
got the bubble guts.
Jeez, baby.
Ain't that some bullshit? I was like, dude, if I end up having to spend my whole trip on the fucking toilet.
That wasn't the first night, was it? Was that the first night?
You was a cash money
That was
millionaire,
like
huh?
3 nights. We were there 3 nights in.
You was a cash money
okay,
millionaire.
that's not too bad.
BG?
Yeah. Yo,
You
for
was BG?
real.
You was
That's
cash
not
money
too bad
millionaire,
because it
son.
would have happened on the first night. That shit would have just set the whole.
Man.
Yeah.
If it happened any night is too bad. Then I had to lie about my swimming because I was offended that the
Lie
dude.
about his swimming.
Yeah, because the dude was like, so they have this little thing. They put you on a little car and he drags you across the line, right? And then he usually will flip you if you can swim. And so he was like, hey, my man. He said, oh, you can swim, right? And I was like, because I felt like he was trying to say, like, most American black coat guys come over here and can't
Black
swim.
people don't
Can't swim.
Right? So
Stereotype.
I was offended. So I was like, I mean, I float. And he was like, all right, cool. Yo, he flipped that joint and I instantly died, dude. I was underneath
Instantly
I was
died.
underneath the joint.
He said he died.
I
He
did.
instantly died.
I was underneath the joint. I almost
He saw
panicked.
Jesus.
I almost panicked and hawked out.
Hand came out the sky. He could see the light.
Yeah, now lie.
But I was like, because I'm underneath the boat, so I'm like, okay, don't panic. So I was like, all right, underneath the boat, so at least you get some air. Hold on to this boat, though. So I'm reaching, trying to put my foot down. Like, I'm like, okay, because I thought this water can't be too deep, right? It's a little man-made thing. And I can't find no bottom. I can't find no bottom. So now I start to panic. I'm like, oh shit. Now I'm starting to panic. I can't find no bottom. I'm starting to get my doggy paddle on. And I got this vest is weighing me down, and I'm doing like this, and I can't make it. He must have seen me struggling because I reached out and I grabbed the handle of the boat, and he pulled me in. I got out that water so motherfucking fast.
When you was underwater, you didn't yell for help.
I did.
So that's the shit people ask right there when you tell a story like
Nah,
that.
he was trying
Hey
to
man,
look
you didn't
too
yell
cool.
for help.
Yeah.
I was underwater, you jackass.
In his mind, he yelled out, Jesus!
I showed it.
Because he was not trying to say it with his chest.
Yeah.
But they say if you can't hum, all you got to do is just say it. If you can't say it with your word, you got to think it, Jesus! So he was under that water talking about Jesus.
Man, you better know it.
Not today on vacation, Lord.
Not
That's
on
that kind of
vacation.
crazy shit. You be telling that to somebody like, man, you didn't yell for help. Did you hear the part of the story where I said I was underwater? Yelling was
Man.
not conducive at this time.
No.
At all.
But black people, we hear a
Yeah.
story, we gonna ask.
I might have.
questions.
I might have.
Hey, watch
did yell out.
that. Watch that part.
Wait, no diddy.
Yeah. You don't want to. No, you gotta watch who you do that around. You're among family right now.
Right, I'm
Been
sitting
warned.
next to you.
Yeah, you sit next to me. The guy.
Oh, it's contagious.
Yeah, I ain't the diddler. I'm the goggler. So, hey, watch what you do.
Oh,
It
you
might
lot of
trigger some
things. That was
shit.
one of
Miss
mine.
Newman
Never called
said
you
you
to
catch
the-
your balls and dick in her mouth, and motherfucking she puts in
wrap.
work.
The goggler. Not the diddler. The goggler.
Oh my God! You know what? Man, I hang out with y'all every Saturday, and I regret it every Sunday. I swear. I hang out with y'all every Saturday,
my
and regret
God.
it every Sunday.
And just so y'all know,
Yeah.
I'm nasty. And I
Yeah.
don't give a damn who knows it. At this point in my life, my chaps are grown. Bills are paid. If I want to be a nasty freak, then it's my prerogative. I
Sure
ain't
thing.
hurt
Bobby
nobody.
Brown that
Do a
shit.
Tide commercial.
Huh?
True
Nasty
indeed. Bobby
gonna do a
Brown that
Tide
shit.
commercial.
I don't
That's
need
how
no
feel about
Tide. Bitch, I need bleach.
I guarantee you. I
And it
guarantee
better
you
be
Tide
Clorox
can't
because
clean
I don't
you.
want to be dingy.
I guarantee they can't clean you. Tide will have to do that commercial like this is the one thing we can't clean.
Well,
Man,
it
she
goes
nasty
back
as
to
hell.
what they said. God knew who I was before he formed me in the womb.
So you know your
So
heart.
he
know your heart.
and so nasty,
He might know
nasty,
your heart. But the way you talk,
it
there's a
is.
lot of
She
people that know
said
your
she
part.
can be as nasty as she want to
That's
be.
right, because he made me like this.
God might know your heart, but the way you talk is a lot of people that know your part.
I'm glad
See
that
what
I
I'm
do.
I want to do this. You know, we were talking about doing the let's end the debate, John. So I wanted to do this let's end the debate. I want to hit this. I wish he could just time and would pick up on my words, and when I say
You
it, it
talk
would just
slow.
be like,
It's kind of hard to do
and
that.
we'll do let's end the debate. Like,
Let's end the debate.
it's time.
That's what you get for buying that sound bite off of Timu, man. I told you was gonna get your money's worth out of it.
That was me, man. I did that
He
shit.
hit the button. Yeah, 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000. Let's end
Nah.
the debate. You didn't let the
All right.
3,000 happen.
Let's end the debate. How long should babies be in fucking diapers?
Oh,
Until they're 2. Or 1.5. You should start.
Your kid should be out of diaper before 2.
Yeah.
Before 2.
If you
Yes.
start
6 and-
potty training about 1.5 years,
Wow.
it takes them a little while. You know, sometimes boys may learn quicker than girls, or girls may learn quicker than boys. But if they can talk and say, mama, daddy, pee pee poo poo, I want milk, I want this, then they actually be out of diapers. You should be in the training process of getting them out. As soon as they can reach, and if they can say no or yes, it's time for they ass to
I
start
knew
their
a
potty training.
chick who kid was in a diaper at 5.
wow.
And that kid still,
Because
that
she was
kid
a
wore
lazy
helmet.
bitch.
That kid went to the same class all day at
Nah,
school.
you know what's crazy is
She was
that
delayed.
He slow. Well, we gonna call it what it is.
Maybe not all
no,
the time.
I'm gonna tell you
Sometimes
he
it's the
wasn't.
parents,
But
they
here's
don't
what
wanna
was
let
crazy
go 'cause
because
you know.
his family they babied him, right?
No.
They
Yeah.
babied him. And they talked to him in baby talk. So even when he was 5, he used to be like, "Hi, Dada,"
No.
like because that's how they talked to him. So
Yeah.
he talked in baby talk.
They never would have introduced me to that kid.
That
I
should
know
be
that
that
kid
should be
I-
a form
yo,
of child abuse.
It
real.
is. I think so too.
A negligence.
I remember telling my guy, I was like, "My man, yo, why you talking to your kid like a baby?" And you would get trapped into it because he'd be like, "High school go," and I'd be like, "Hey, Mike." You get sucked right in.
No.
I swear you get sucked in. I used to all the time. All the time he used to
What he
get
say?
me.
What he say?
He
He
like-
say hi who?
He'd be like, "High school, go."
How you respond?
And I'd be like, "Hi,
And to the hell to the no, because once if you can tell them go in that bag, go get your diaper, go get a
Yup.
diaper, or sometimes you don't even have to. I just watched this meme on
Right.
Facebook where the little boy went and got the diaper, and he told his mom, he said, "You need to change my diaper." She said, "Well, mom on the phone." He said, "You need to change my diaper," and she said, "Change your diaper." She was like, "For what?" He goes, "Because I shit." And he was like, "You shit?" He was like, "I shit." And she was like, "No, you change your own diaper."
Hell yeah.
And he hit her. He was like, "No." He threw a fit. "No,
Wow.
change my diaper. I shit. I stink." She was like, "If you can tell me that, then you need to go." But bitch, that's
Man,
your fault.
That's your fault.
Her fault for sure.
You
Your
needed
fault.
to take that shitty diaper off and slap her upside her motherfucking head.
Yeah, he
and I
did.
said the MFing word, and I said it, and it flew out like butter
You
because
should.
it was at this time it was needed. Anytime you are negligent, and I'm gonna say this too, right quick, Scoot, and while we on the subject, there should be a cutoff date for how long you're gonna breastfeed your child.
Hell
Too.
yes.
Why
Preach.
your child 4 or 5 years old and you whipping out that big old plate size areola in public, bitch? That child is fucked up.
If he can walk up and breastfeed his motherfucking self. I'm gonna tell you, I saw this chick, and I'm gonna tell you, she was on YouTube, and man, she was fine in a motherfucker. And she had these nice, her breasts were beautiful. And she put one kid on one breast, another kid pulled up. But I'll tell you, and then this is why I say, I want y'all to, because people are like, why are you speaking about her breasts this way? Now I'm gonna tell you why. They were beautiful breasts. I seen them and said, oh, they nice. I would have loved to suck on them motherfuckers myself. And then when the little boy came up, she had the younger one on his titty. And when the little boy came up and lifted up her shirt, and he started sucking titty, and he looked at the camera, and I swear to God, his look was everything I was thinking. Everything I just said. When I said, that little kid looked up and he smiled. He said,
It's going direct.
he smiled. He did. He smiled. He looked at the camera and he smiled. And he said, and I was like, this motherfucker likes, he know that was a titty.
He knew what it was.
And he knew his mama had nice titties. And I swear, the look on his face was like, yeah, this
Fuck
bitch
you.
don't even know.
Yeah.
I'm saying,
I
if
turned
it's
16, I'm
self-serve,
fucking her.
that's crazy.
Yeah. No, that's too much.
I'm telling you, she was
that's
weird.
Crazy. That's crazy.
It's weird.
Yeah, he says, I just want some tit, Mom. What the fuck you talking
That's
about?
weird.
I just want some tit. I'm
Yeah.
thirsty. I want some tit. Like at that point, what satisfaction are those kids get? Because a 4 or 5-year-old can never suck enough milk from your ass to get full or to get, I'm just saying.
Right.
They got teeth and everything.
Everything.
So you're telling them, so this whole time, by the time
Ask
they're
for
2
milk.
years old, you having to tell this motherfucker, don't bite mama's tit, don't bite mama's. If you got to tell motherfucker not to bite your titty, they don't need to be on it. Because if anybody is biting on my titty, I'm going to want them to do it on purpose. Bitch, chew it like a piece of gum.
You heard it.
Period. I don't want no accidental chewings.
Ain't no accidental
or
chewings
suckings.
happening
I want
her.
you to suck it with a purpose.
With authority.
Still rolling from last
Authority.
night. Y'all back on stage.
Now.
But now if they stop sucking on them, they're not gonna be as big as they are. Because as long as them kids are sucking on them titties,
They will
it's
keep
bringing in that
producing milk. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but
so
as-
it's
You
a
think,
benefit
you think
for
women
them.
is doing it on that type of shit? Like
I
she,
think so. There are moms that fucking keep their kids sick just to keep them sick.
Yeah, they do.
Just
Well,
so
that's
they
that
can have-
Munchausen syndrome.
Yeah.
But I think bitches to do that other shit, bitch, you're delulu and you are a weirdo.
Yeah, you definitely.
And you
are
probably
weirdo.
let your dog goose you from the back. Because bestiality is real too now.
That is true.
Bestiality
where
is
these
jumping into
transitions are coming from.
2025.
I did. That
That
was just
is
a big
true.
jump,
I'm
though.
on
That
some
is
real
true.
shit, bro. I've been on it
That
since,
is true.
since
Fantastic
Tuesday.
force.
I've been on it
Yeah.
since Tuesday.
Hard.
That is
Man.
true. They be on that.
I would like to.
Breastfeeding to
I would
get
like
your
to
ass licked by your
reiterate
dog?
that I do not share
Bestiality
the
shit.
opinions of my
Didn't you just
co-hosts.
hear about the dude that just got sentenced? Oh, see, I watched the news. He just got sentenced. I think he was in Kitsap County, wherever that was.
Oh, the dude that was fucking
his dogs.
Yeah, I
Yes.
did see that shit.
Yes.
He had a whole bunch of fucking
And he just
dogs.
said, well,
Welcome
it
to
wasn't just
Washington.
me. My wife was doing it too. Oh, bitch. So now, so I'm just telling y'all now.
How
they
you
done-
even
They
get
done
it?
stepped outside the boundaries. So now when I see the fairest skin, I'm not going to call a race, a color, creed, or nothing like that. But when I see them bruises all on your thighs and shit, bitch, I'm going to look at you sideways because I know where they came from.
You think it's animal smart.
All them bruises,
I don't even know what news channel you be watching because my TV ain't got it.
I watch the news.
I pay for Comcast.
I watch the news. I watch the news.
The news that's on your TV don't talk about
That's
that.
like
animal
ESPN.
fucking-
That's past
Now,
that
I
channel
did hear
past
about it,
ESPN
though.
Ocho and
I
shit.
did hear about
Are
it.
these the same people that got them on the strollers?
On the who
Big
the strollers? No.
I don't know, man.
Got the who's on the what's and the hitting the what?
You know those people that got the dogs in the
fucking
Oh
strollers.
dogs,
and
yeah,
all
no,
that
this
stuff.
ain't got nothing. No, this ain't got nothing to
Man.
do with them. And I do
Man.
believe
I'm just saying.
that could be some kind of fetish too. When you treat your dog
hell.
better
There
than
are
you
some
treat
people-
him. Yeah.
Man,
There are some people that dress up
Where
like
is
kids.
this topic
And then
going
their
right
wives,
now?
and their wives be, wiping
should
them and they
recuse
be acting
myself
like
from
kids
this
and all that.
podcast.
There's a lot of that stuff.
Y'all are far-fetching it for
He
real.
talking about the adults that dress
Adults
up
that
like
dress up
babies
like
and
kids. He
want
knows
to
exactly
get
what I'm
whipped
talking
and
about.
stuff like that.
Yeah, that's out there too.
Black Sam,
Let us
those are
see your
called
picture saying when you
fetishes.
dress up.
Yeah.
Those are
well,
called
I don't know,
those are
show
called
me your
fetishes.
But I
The
mean,
person that
yeah,
fucking that
fucking
dog
a-
can say the same thing.
Yeah,
That's a fetish.
I mean,
Exactly. Well,
to somebody, apparently.
Now they are going to hell. Those are the ones that's going to hell, Jwill.
They gonna be
Because
at
the
the
dog
other
can't
door.
speak for itself.
Y'all got a door. They got a door.
Hey.
But y'all gonna be at the same spot.
Hey, you fuck with a
Y'all
child,
going to the
you
same
fuck with an animal. Anything
They
they
might be
cannot
coming in through
fight
the
back or
back door.
defend
Y'all going
themselves,
through the front door,
that you're
but y'all
going to
going to the
hell.
same
That's
goddamn
my
door.
fact.
There
That's
you
all I
go.
got to say on that there.
All right.
I'm going home and pray right now because I'm telling y'all, I'm not going with y'all. I'm not.
Yo, we gotta get ready to get up out of here,
Man, I
man.
left already. Y'all animal humping, baby touching, preacher touching. I don't know what the hell this is.
This is called Coffee and Condoms.
Coffee and condoms.
And we're gonna one
Yes.
thing we gonna do, we gonna talk shit. And the second thing we gonna do is we gonna tell you like it is. If you ain't heard it, if you heard it watered down somewhere else, it's just black coffee. It's not where you want to hear that because we gonna tell you the truth, whether you like it or not.
Every time.
You come here to hear the truth.
Yes. So if you are tuning in to Coffee and Condoms, again, I am looking for music. So please send music my way, man. I'll play your music on my show. That's what we trying to do.
right
Final,
now, we
final
sponsored
thoughts
by
and
Lil
words,
Reggie.
J. Will.
Man, final thoughts. Y'all going to hell. Directly.
We
Not
are
before
going
the
to hell.
baby
Parlez-vous.
fuckers
I don't
Right.
speak
and,
French.
and bestiality.
I know
parlez-vous, my
Oui
friend,
is French.
are
I know
going.
parlez-vous. Man, final thoughts, man. Real talk on some serious shit. Life is short, man. We got to learn to enjoy. Surviving sucks, man. Learn to live. Last night, man, after the show, I had a gentleman approach me in the parking lot and said that he left early because we weren't speaking English. And all I heard this man say to me was, I don't like black comics. And I could have felt some kind of way because, man, I worked hard to put that show together. I know all of y'all worked hard to give them a great show. So that's why when I
He
came
said
back
he
here-
don't like black comics.
he didn't say black comics. What he did was he approached me in the parking lot and said that, man, I'm leaving because I didn't understand what they were saying. And I was like, well, we were all black staff last night, man.
Yeah.
We did the whole all comics on the stage with black
Straight up.
comics. Andre Wex can technically check a other box and move around.
He could.
He was mixed with a whole lot of shit when you hear him tell his story. But the gentleman basically, it's that.
Yeah, he said
I'm
without
telling
saying
this
it.
to say,
Yeah.
man, simply put, your opinion don't really matter. And man, people feel this whole entitled mentality of if I say it, it has to matter. It did not matter to me last night. We put on a great show. The people who enjoyed themselves because it was something different for everybody.
Word.
None of our styles were alike. We gave them 5 different styles of comedy last night.
Word.
Plus, on top of that, myself and Bo coming in, we gave our versions of what comedy is. It was a great vibe.
Yes.
But I'm saying that, man, surviving sucks, man. Again, your opinion is your opinion. Keep it to your damn self. Your opinion don't matter to me. I'm not going to change how I live or what I do or what I say because of your opinion. So with Coffee Condoms, I know I said they going to hell and all that. That's not me judging them. That's me fucking with my people.
And let me say this, not to step on your moment, but let me say this. You lucky you said it to J. Will ass, because if you said to me, I'd punch you straight in the motherfucking mouth.
Either one of us would have got your ass kicked.
Just straight. Yeah.
Crazy part about it, you said to Jay Will, and Jay Will really punch you in your fucking face. But the difference was last night I was in my business mode, man.
Yes, as you
What
should
we were
be.
doing was about establishing something new and having a place for all comics to have a place to showcase. I don't have just black comics. I don't hang with just white. I hate when people do that, put comics in a box.
Right.
I hang with funny people. And their style may not be funny to me directly, but I see the bigger pictures. There's somebody that's going to laugh at what they say.
Maybe he'll feel comfortable with cutting Mike.
But the craziest part was all I heard this man tell me was his opinion, stop me in the middle of my show,
Right.
and basically tell me that he didn't understand my black comics performing. And then he even said, there was only one comic I understood. And I didn't ask him who it was. I didn't really care, truthfully. It was you stopped. You literally stopped me to basically downplay and tell me that what we just did wasn't what I just saw it be. So again, man, I say that to say this. Again, surviving sucks, man. Learn to live. It's a short amount of time on this earth, man, and you only got so many trips on it. So therefore, man, around the sun, everybody got a date that's predetermined. We're going to all go at some point. But man, how you go and what you do in between the two, that's the difference, man. So learn to live, man. Enjoy this. Again, us giving our opinions isn't we telling you to think like us or act like us or do what we tell you to do. Man, we just voicing our opinion because, man, we feel like if we
But
can
no,
voice it,
we do reserve the right to fuck you up.
man, with no hesitation. But again, last night was a dope ass vibe. So
Indeed.
man, thank y'all for coming out. Black Sam was there. We still don't know what Black Sam do.
Yeah.
We had him on the podcast. He said 3 words. We don't know what the hell he was talking about.
It must be the Spanish.
There he's Spanish Sam. God damn it. He didn't change
I'm
his
Puerto
name in
Rican.
the
You didn't
middle
know
of-
that?
Since when?
Since
And Mo,
birth.
why you getting excited?
You
don't know what you
you
is
Boricua?
either.
Yo soy Boricua.
I thought you was just a light skinned nigga.
No, I'm Puerto Rican.
Ah.
My last name is Cruz. CRUZ.
I mean, I don't
We
mean
ain't never
shit.
known what your last name was. You always been Black Sam and
Yeah.
Black Sam Entertainment. I thought your
That's
last name
oh
was
my
Entertainment.
God.
Sam
Right.
Bishop Cruz. I always knew
My-
the Cruz.
I know, but if you look at my logo, it's the Puerto Rican flag on the hoodie.
What logo?
On my Black Sam.
Black Sam got a logo?
Yeah.
I am in
I
awe.
just thought you had the flag on your shit like
He's
you know.
a black Puerto Rican. He's trying to tell
There
you
you
he's
go.
a black Puerto Rican.
You better not go to say that on the podcast.
Puerto
man. I
Rican.
want your dough tomorrow.
I thought the nigga's last name was Bishop.
No.
That's his middle name.
I thought it was Sam Bishop.
I thought his last name was Entertainment. Shit, every time I ever introduce him, it's Black Sam or Black Sam Entertainment.
That motherfucker is
His
the
last name
Tommy
is
of my life. Let me tell you.
His last name is Entertainment.
He is my Tommy. I don't know what he does. Never asked. I just found out that it's Puerto Rican.
Hey.
Man.
And we've been hanging with Sam for a
VH.
minute. He been around. Like, bro, we learn something new about Sam every day, I guess.
Well, then you Puerto Rican Sam.
No.
You can't say black
Black
Sam.
Puerto Rican Sam.
That's adding more to it.
Black Puerto Rican
Black
Sam.
Puerto Rican.
Now he got 32 names at this point. We don't know
Yeah.
what the hell to call you. Your name's just gonna be From here on out. Hey, come here.
That nigga Sam.
His name,
That nigga over there.
That nigga Sam over there.
That's gonna be
It's
said.
him. That nigga here. Him.
I
him,
tell you
that
what,
nigga there.
today is the most words I ever seen Sam put together.
He had
And-
whole
and-
sentences. I'm shocked. I'm in awe even.
For real. Mr. Newman, what you got?
Oh man. Again, it was a great night last night.
Word.
I wish that someone could have recorded that entire night. It
Right.
was epic. Shout out to everybody that came out. Shout out to the owner. Shout out to my brother Jwill for picking me to be on stage. Shout out to my brother Scooter. He did his thing. Like my brother said, to piggyback, life is too short to be racist. Life is too short to hate on anybody. So if you're a hating racist fuck,
I'm sorry.
kiss my ass. Kiss everybody's ass. Because you know what? Support is more positive than it is negative. So
Right.
we're going to get more support being positive and entertaining people than you will with your negative ass. A negative person is a miserable person. Keep that in mind.
But no, we do reserve the right to fuck
whoop
you
your
up.
ass.
And will.
No hesitation.
So yeah, it is what it is, man. Like I said, last night was a great night, man. I do appreciate y'all tuning in out there. Let's get Coffee and Condoms likes, views, comments, subscribes up. Let's get it up there, man, because I feel like what we bring to the table, just like last night, is something beautiful, man. And I think that we got something for the world to hear. So I really wanted to get everything up and get it popping, man. So definitely, and get the comments going so we can start coming. Now that we got a little screen, now.
We high tech.
we
We,
can see
still
the
got
comments.
Timu sound
And-
effects, but we got high tech.
Send that music too.
And I can bring it up now. Now I can see. I can actually.
He can't read it, but he can see it.
Yeah.
You can see it now, can't scoop.
Yeah.
Because I can see it.
It's the
damn
big words. It's
Yeah.
the big words.
They done fixed the font for us.
Put
man.
the
Yeah.
font on 33.
They old screened it for me.
He can only read one word at a
Yeah.
time. And if he over there scrolling right now. I'm sorry, my bad.
Yo, at least I can get it though. You know what I mean?
We making progress.
Hey,
man.
I ain't
Don't
mad
forget to
about
send
it.
that music.
Send the music. Word is bond. Yeah,
music.
it is.
Hey, if you looking for someone to manage you in entertainment, Black Sam or Black Sam Entertainment's got openings.
Yeah.
He's looking for mixtape rappers, old school dudes that used to beatbox. If
Actresses.
hands
Strippers.
drive, yeah, he manages
You
anything.
know, old video vixens.
Yeah, he
Bad
manages,
BBLs.
he
Yeah.
just managed anything.
All of that.
Black Sam,
If you're
Black Sam Entertainment.
uncomfortable about how your BBL came out, he knows how to shoot you so that we don't see the pillows or the buckets in your booty.
Black Sam.
And tonight we will be at the Esquires, me and KJ, man, doing our thing.
Check 'em
And
out.
yeah, so that's gonna be fly from 6 to 10, Esquires up in Seattle. Again, that's what it is. Coffee and Condoms. Catch you next Saturday, man. 2 fingers. We out. Coffee and Condoms.
So passive, woke up the masses. The I was raw today, put on their glasses. The I was gone today, reread the tablet. I am just a human, doing shit you can't fathom.
Podcast with me, your host, Scooter, aka the Funky Grandpa. This is Coffee and Condoms, and you are tuning into the newest podcast going down. It's bananas. I am your host, the Funky Grandpa, aka Scooter.